Have you ever felt lost without direction, as if you were walking alone through a dark valley? Then pause for a moment, take a deep breath, and listen to this prayer. But first, make sure to subscribe now to the channel Whispers Towards Heaven. Here, you'll find daily prayers that strengthen your faith, renew your hope, and draw you closer to the heart of God. Even when everything around me seems uncertain, there is one truth that sustains me. I am not alone. There is a shepherd who cares for me with unconditional love, who knows every step I take, every thought, every unseen tear. He is the one who gently guides me and provides what I need, even when I don't know how to ask. With him, I lack nothing, for his presence fills the empty spaces in my heart. He leads me along paths of peace where my soul finds rest. When the world demands hurry, he teaches me to pause, to breathe, and to trust. I do not depend on what I have, but on the one who leads me. There are moments when the weariness of life weighs heavily on my shoulders. The demands, the pressures, and the fears seem to suffocate me. But the Lord, my shepherd, leads me to places of rest. He makes me lie down in quiet fields where the gentle breeze renews my soul, and his presence surrounds me like a peaceful embrace. In these green pastures, I find relief for my troubled soul. I discover that true peace is not the absence of problems, but the assurance that he is with me. When everything inside me longs to run away, he invites me to stay. He teaches me to trust in his timing, to rest in his provision, and to allow silence to heal the wounds that the noise of the world has caused. In his presence, I am restored. In him, I find strength to carry on, even when all I want is to give up. When my soul feels broken, when the pains of the past try to paralyze me and disappointments drain my strength, the Lord, with his immeasurable love, comes to meet me. He doesn't just see me broken, he bends down and tenderly restores me. Like a patient potter, he reshapes what was shattered, bringing healing where there was pain and hope where there was despair. He does not reject me for being wounded, nor despise me for my falls. On the contrary, he lifts me up with arms of compassion and renews me with his spirit. In his hands, my story is rewritten with grace. His mercy is endless and reaches me every day, even when I feel undeserving. Lord, restore my weary soul today. Rekindle in me the flame of faith, joy, and courage. May my heart beat again with life and gratitude, for you are the one who turns deserts into gardens. Lord, I no longer want to walk lost in my own ways. So many times I made decisions without consulting you, was led by my impulses, and strayed from your will. But now I cry out to you. Guide me in your paths, for only they lead to true life. You are the God who never abandons his children to their own fate, but takes each one by the hand and leads with wisdom. Paths of righteousness are paths of truth, obedience, and purpose. Even if they seem narrow, they are safe because you are in them. And when I stumble or hesitate, you lift me up and reaffirm your direction with patience. You don't guide me by my merit, but out of love for your name, the name that is holy, just, and faithful. Lead my steps today, Lord. May I walk in righteousness, even if the world takes shortcuts. May I choose to please you rather than men. And may my life be a living testimony that God's ways are perfect and secure. Even when life leads me through dark valleys, where pain feels more real than hope, I choose not to fear. I know that you are with me, Lord. Your gaze never turns away from me, and your presence surrounds me like an invisible yet powerful shield. No matter how dense the darkness is, it will never be greater than the light that comes from you. In moments of loss, loneliness, uncertainty, or fear, I remember, I am not alone. You are my shepherd, and even on the worst days, you are the God who walks beside me. Your rod and your staff, symbols of your care and correction, bring me comfort. They remind me that I am being guided, protected, and loved, even when everything around me seems to collapse. That is why, even in the deepest valley, my soul finds rest. Because I know that at the end of the path is your victory. And as I walk, I am not at the mercy of chance. I am safe in the hands of the God who turns valleys into testimonies. Lord, it is your goodness that surprises me in the hardest moments. Even when I am surrounded by adversity, when internal and external struggles try to shake me, you prepare a table for me. Not an ordinary table, but a spiritual banquet before those who wish for my downfall. This is how you show me that victory comes from you, no matter the circumstances around me. You honor me with your presence, anoint my head with oil, symbolizing that I am set apart, chosen, and anointed by the Lord. Nothing can invalidate what you have determined for my life. And while the world tries to bring accusations, you clothe me with dignity, grace, and purpose. My cup overflows. It overflows with gratitude, comfort, and immeasurable love. Even in the face of opposition, you give me more than I could ever ask for. And it is in this place of communion with you, even amid the battle, that I find rest for my soul. Beloved Father, it is your promise that sustains me, that goodness and mercy will follow me all the days of my life. Not just in some moments, but daily, tirelessly, like a shadow that never leaves me, like a light that guides me even in the darkness. Even when I fail, even when I stray, your mercy finds me. When I think of giving up, your goodness reaches me and lifts me up. Nothing I do can erase your unconditional love. It is He who leads me back to the path of life, to the place of hope, to the center of your will. Lord, may I never forget that I am followed not by condemnation, but by promises of life and redemption. Teach me to recognize your goodness in the small things, in the air I breathe, in the doors that open, in the silent deliverances, and in everyday miracles. Lord, it is in your house that I find my true place. I am not speaking merely of a physical space, but a spiritual dwelling, where my soul rests securely. To be in your presence is to live in peace, to find meaning even when everything around seems directionless. My heart longs to dwell with you, not only in moments of worship or prayer, but in every second of my journey. May my life be a living altar where your Spirit can freely reside. Teach me to live in constant communion, to transform the ordinary into the sacred, the simple into the divine. Father, prepare my heart as a dwelling place for you. May my thoughts, attitudes, and words reflect someone who resides in your house. Even here on earth, may I walk with the certainty that I belong to your kingdom, and that one day I will dwell with you for all eternity. Eternal God, your goodness knows no end, and your mercy accompanies me in every detail of existence. In days of joy or times of affliction, you remain the same constant, present, loving. It is not just isolated moments, but all the days of my life that are under your watchful care. Even when I fail, your love pursues me. Even when I stray, your grace calls me back. May my memory never forget the countless signs of your favor. And may my soul be grateful for the details I often overlook: breath, food, embrace, forgiveness. Teach me to value the journey, knowing that each step, each season, is under your attentive gaze. May my faith be grounded not only in visible miracles, but in the certainty that you are with me every day of my life, sustaining me faithfully and guiding me with your mighty hand. And when this journey on earth is complete, Lord, I know where I am going. My soul has a destination, to dwell forever in your presence. Your house is not just a physical place, but where your love reigns, where there is no more pain, fear, or tears. It is there that my heart finds eternal rest. As long as I live, may my life reflect this longing for you. May every choice I make be guided by the desire to remain close to you, in prayer, in praise, in obedience. May my earthly home be a reflection of your heavenly dwelling, full of peace, grace, and your glory. Father, I long for the day I will see your face. And until then, I will keep walking with faith, guided by your rod and protected by your promise. If this prayer has touched your soul, write in the comments the prayer you wish to receive, so we can pray together. Like this video, share it with someone who needs hope, and subscribe now to the Whispers Towards Heaven channel to receive daily words that build up and renew your faith. May the goodness and mercy of the Lord be with you today and forever. Amen.